Let's build the easiest passive mob farm for Minecraft Bedrock 1.19. The first thing you need to do is go ahead and find yourself a grasslands biome. So right here, we've got a plains biome, we've got some sheep and whatnot. So passive mobs are going to spawn here. So what we want to do is we want to build a tower up, and we're going to build up 70 blocks. Now, if you don't have an elytra already, then I would recommend using scaffolding. But obviously, if you have an elytra, then you just build a pillar and then break the pillar so that it is fully in the air like that one over there. But again, we're going to build 70 blocks into the air. After you have a block in the air, this is going to be the point that we build off of. So from here, we want to build out 19 blocks in both directions. So 19 blocks in this direction and 19 blocks in this direction. When it's all said and done, we should have a massive 19 by 19 square, and I'll cut to when that's done. After you've built the 19 by 19 platform, we're ready to add a rim around this entire square. So what we're going to do is we're just going to create an outline, and we're going to wrap around the farm 3 blocks with normal blocks, so 3 blocks. And then at the top, we're going to add 1 layer of oak leaves, or any leaves for that matter. And we're going to do this for the entire thing. This is what it should look like now, and it's honestly looking pretty industrial if I do say so myself. From here, we're going to come down into each and every one of these corners of the farm, and we're going to go ahead and place down 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're just going to reduce that number by 1 to create a triangle in every single one of the corners. So we're going to do it over here as well. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're going to go ahead and fill this area in again, just reducing by 1. And then you can do this for all the other corners. A good way to know that you've done it right is that you have these as 7 blocks, and then in between each of the triangles, there should be a 3 block gap. After building all of the triangles, we can go ahead and put down a water source block in every single one of these corners, and it should create a little plus symbol in the middle of the farm, which it looks like it will. There we go. And all we're going to do is go ahead and mine out this area right here, and it's going to get a little dangerous in survival mode, but I believe in you guys. From here, we're going to go ahead and place down signs in all of these corners. Maybe you want to add a little temporary fall platform here so that we don't fall to your death. But we're going to go ahead and place down those 4 signs, and then we're going to quickly break these blocks and place down a sign on all of these blocks. From here, we're going to place down a sign on top of those signs to prevent this water from flowing into the kill chamber, just like so. On the underside of the farm, we want to place down 2 blocks right here, and we're going to do that for the entire kill chamber, just to create a nice little wall for the area so that nothing is going to fall off the edge here. We're going to come on this side now, and we're going to see that this is the front of the farm. So we're going to go ahead and place down a strip of oak leaves, or any leaves, just as a little temporary walkway. From here, we're going to grab our chest now and break these 2 blocks. We're going to go ahead and place down a double chest. And then we're going to break this block right here, place down a hopper, and then place down 9 hoppers running into one another. And this is going to be the collection system for the farm. So this is going to be where all the drops end up. And obviously, if you want more space, then you can go ahead and just add more chests. It's really simple. Heading back up top now, we're going to create a grass platform. So you can build this out of dirt blocks. As long as you have 1 grass block for grass to spread, then you are good to go, because in order for passive mobs to spawn, they have to actually spawn on grass blocks. So we're going to place down 2 temporary blocks, and then a grass block right here. Go ahead and break the temporary blocks, and then we're going to create a giant square of grass blocks, leaving a 2 block gap in between the perimeter and the kill chamber. So we're going to do that for this entire square, just like so that you've got this nice little ring centered in the farm. And again, oh my, that looks very industrial, but it looks really cool. To fill in the square, we're going to follow a very specific pattern, so follow along with me. We're going to come to any side of the square, and we are going to come over 2 blocks, place down a grass block right here, then we're going to turn around, and we're going to go ahead and create a giant strip. We're going to do the same thing on the other side of the farm. We're going to place down another 2 block strip, and then we're going to do it across this way as well, going all the way across. Oh, that's a little too far. And we're going to do it over here as well. So we're going to have, when it's all said and done, you should have these shapes. And these are a bit big, so what we're going to do is we are actually going to double up all of these lines. Just like so. And I'm going to show you an aerial view when it's all said and done, but I'm just showing you the process of doing this. When it's all said and done, though, you should have nothing larger than 3 block holes. And there we go. This is what it should look like. This center hole should be centered on the kill chamber, so they'd fall directly onto the campfires. And then everything else is 2 blocks, 3x2, 2x2, 3x2, so on and so forth. And I'll just let you guys pause the video here if you guys can't follow along. And now it's time to add some trapdoors. This is what's going to trick the animals into falling off the edge. So first off, we're going to create a giant trapdoor edge around the entire square, and then go ahead and open that up. So we're going to do that for the entire perimeter of the square. Along with that, we need to place down trapdoors in all of these holes, and I recommend just kind of following a pattern so it looks pretty from the air, just so that it doesn't look out of place, because if you put them on all different ones, then it might look a little sketchy. It won't affect the actual rates of the farm, but I think if it's uniform like this, then it looks a little prettier. So I'm going to go ahead and make the entire thing full of trapdoors. This is what the farm should now look like with all of the trapdoors in. Again, we've got that perimeter, and then this is kind of what I meant by the symmetrical trapdoors. Again, I'll just let you guys pause the video if you want it to look exactly like what I've built. But yeah, we're done with this. We're going to come down here and we're going to add some campfires real quick, just because I forgot to mention that. So we want to place down 9 campfires at the bottom, and this is going to be what's killing all of the mobs. It's going to create a nice little smokestack in the middle, and yeah, so we're going to come down here and we're going to expand this out. So this is, again, our collection system. So we need a way to get down here, and the easiest way to do that is to build with leaves. Place down another leaf right here. And then, actually, no, I lied. This is going to be a normal block. And then we can place down a scaffolding, because you can't place scaffolding on leaves, unfortunately. But from here, we're going to place down our scaffolding all the way up to this leaf layer. And then we're going to go ahead and place down 24 more scaffolding. And that's going to be where we AFK for the farm. After building up 24 blocks, you can see we already have some chickens down there. And what we're going to do is just add a nice little leaf ring just to make our AFK platform a little safer. So now this is going to be where you AFK for the farm, and this is pretty much it. There is one more thing, and that's if you don't want hostile mobs spawning at night, then just go ahead and throw down some torches. However, I think having the occasional bit of gunpowder or rotten flesh never hurt anyone, especially the gunpowder. That is definitely something I would want. But again, if you don't want that, just throw down some torches and everything will be good to go. Alright, but that is going to do it for today's video. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, then please do consider smashing that subscribe button and leaving a like. It really would mean the world to me. My name is OneUpMC, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.